Alright, welcome back. This is RER Deals of the Week. It's me, Ankit, again. We got Steve here again. And we're going to be talking about the deals that came out in Newark for the week of Jan 13th. So Steve, let's go through the assumptions again so that the good folks who are watching us remember what we're looking at and how we're deciding whether something's a good buy and hold deal and how something's a good buy or flip deal.
Alright, so here are the assumptions I'll be using. They're really aggressive assumptions. Interest rate's going to be 5%, insurance going to be $1,200 a year, management fee of 8% per month, maintenance 1% of the purchasing price, and utility costs are $92 per unit, along with down payment of 25%, loan years at 30, and vacancy rate of 9.1%.
Alright, so what do we got? How many deals came out this week?
There are 21 houses that showed up this week.
Okay.
But I only saw 2 that were potentially good picks.
Alright,
so I'll be going over those.
Let's go over those 2 houses then.
Alright, so the first one I saw was 337 Summer Ave. It's located in Mount Pleasant, which is slightly above Broadway, lower Broadway. This is a house I really like. It's also located near a bus stop, so if tenants need transportation. This house is in pretty good condition, and parts of it have been renovated. I was talking to the agent, and the owner had put on a new roof last year. He recently redid the kitchen, and he redid the house's heating system. The basement's completely finished too. The agent said he's going to send me more pictures of the house to show, but he hasn't done so yet. If he ends up sending me to them, I'll post them up with next week's update. This house is currently fully rented out. It's much better than I expected. I originally estimated the rent might come out to about $1,800 per month, but the owner's actually pulling in $2,350 a month in income. With this low listing price, I also think the house has flipping potential. However, I couldn't find that many houses being sold in this area, so it's difficult for me to come to a good conclusion. I was only able to find one comparable, also located on Summer Ave. It was fully renovated and sold for $230,000. But one house isn't enough for me to come to a good conclusion for the selling price. As I said before, this house is in good condition. There's nothing wrong with the house, and there's nothing bad with its location. The only reason why it's selling so low is because the owner needs to cash out as soon as possible. He needs to pay some bills, so he's trying to sell this house fast.
So what's the cash flow that's projected to come off of this property?
Cash flow, if you have the mortgage, it should be about $1,012 per month.
Okay.
And if you're paying with all cash, then it should be about $1,475.
And what's the rate of return that an investor can look at if you put down the mortgage and the 25% down?
The cap rate is about 15.4%.
Okay. Alright, so what else we got?
And the second house I have is 514 Hawthorne Ave. The next house, this house looks great. Everything's been fully renovated. It's got 3 separate heaters, and all the utilities are separate too. Everything is in great condition, and the basement's been completed. There aren't any tenants living here right now. Unfortunately, there's a couple downsides. First off, it's located in Upper Clinton Hill. It's not the best place in Newark, but from looking at the rent data in the area, you could still potentially get good income from this house. And second of all, there's an empty lot of land right next to this house. It's been cleared out, so it looks like there's plans for another house to be built there, but as of right now, they haven't started construction yet.
Okay. And so what is this, a buy or flip, buy and hold?
This is a buy and hold.
Alright, and so Hawthorne is a 3-unit project, buy and hold. Just give us the quick numbers on it. How much in cash flow?
You should get about $1,275 in cash flow. And
that's leveraged?
Yeah, leveraged.
Okay.
If it's unleveraged, you'll be looking at about $2,076.
Alright, so the rate of return on the leverage is about 12%.
Right.
So both these deals this week, we're looking at, in my opinion, buy and holds. Summer Ave, because of the fact that you don't have that many substantiated comps on the other side to make sure it's a flip potential. But it looks like a really good, with current rental income coming, it looks like a really good buy and hold deal with a good rate of return on it, right? 15% plus on that. And Hawthorne is a good deal because it's 3-family. Yes, it is in Upper Clinton Hill, which is a rougher neighborhood. But if you're willing to buy and hold it and get in Section 8 tenants, it might be a great buy and hold return for you, about 12 to 13%. So if these deals interest you, or you want to get more information on them, or just chat about any investment that you want to make in Newark or in Jersey City or any other urban markets, we're the guys to talk to. Once again, this is Ankit.
And this is Steve.
And this is RER Deals of the Week for the week of Jan 13th. Look forward to speaking to you guys next week.